Hi there, in this video I want to show you how to make your own video success quotes. So something like this. Now quotes are really popular on Twitter and Facebook and other social media, and this is taking it a step further by making them into video instead of just having an image with text in front. Now the software I'll be using here is Explaindio Pro, and this costs $59 a year, and if you just join their membership club, I think it's like a template membership club, you can get about a total of 200 plus videos that you can use for your backgrounds, and you get a lot of images and also some illustrations and other stuff. So it's worth just joining that for a week, download the stuff and then stop that membership. Let's look for a quote then online to use. And what I did, I just went to Google and did a search for famous success quotes, and this was the first link. And I looked at this one here. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same, and it seems to divide nicely into 3 lines. So the first line would be the road to success. Let's copy that then, Control C, and go over to Explaindio. In Explaindio, I want to create a new project, and I don't need to save the old one. Let's call it video quote 03 because I had a couple more goes at this earlier. And I'm going to click here plus, which is to create a new scene. Click that, and this is the scene here. This is the image background. Let's add some text first of all. Click add text, and I'm going to Control V to paste the one I just copied from the website. That's okay. Let's go back to the website, and so the next part, the road to success and the road to failure, that's the next line. Control C, go back here, add a text and paste it there. So the road to success and the road to failure, go back here, are almost exactly the same. And let's make a new text box and put the third line. Let's also just add the name of the person who said it here. Control C, go back to Explaindio and add text again, and just put the name in. And I'm going to move that one, just drag that down to the bottom right. Now we want to make these bigger, and I'm going to choose this third one first because it's the longest sentence. I don't want this to be wider than the page. I'm going to choose the font first, and I think for this card this font here would look good because it's quite tall, this one Anton, and also it's quite bold. Let's make it bigger. Let's change this text size to maybe 80. No, even bigger. Let's try 100. Yeah, I think 100 fits there quite well. Let's drag it down, and let's do this one next. Let's make that 100 as well then. Let's change the font first. Anton, make it 100. Looks good. And the next one, let's change it to Anton and make it 100. There's a few more things we can do if we want. We could change the color of the text here. I think this black will stand out well, and we could also add a bit of a border here on the text, like a shadow. They look like shadows, but we'll see. Maybe we will, maybe we won't with that. If we need it to stand out more, we can add that. Let's next do let's make them come in at different times. At the moment they're all at this is the timeline here, and these are the different lots of text we've got, and at the moment they all come in at 0 seconds, so we need to make them come in at different times. If we click this down arrow here, we can add an effect for this first one. Let's choose something. I just choose these at random, anything will do. And let's choose the next text, add an effect, and either this one, animation presets, or text by letter. These have got lots of choices. You can do some other things here, like just fade in or something, but we'll do one of these. Just choose a random one, add another one, and for the last one I just want it to fade in, I think, because this one here, the name is not that important. I'm just going to make it fade in, and that's done. Let's put these in order. So what we can do here, we can synchronize them. So when this one's finished, this one will start. We just click this S and that will make that start. Click that S, will make it start at the end of that one, and this S will start at the end of that one. So they'll come in one by one. And if we look, the only problem here at the moment is that this one's about 2 seconds. We'll probably find that a bit slow. So let's preview it. Okay, it's slow. Maybe not that slow, but anyway, let's make it maybe just over a second. I think that's just a second and a bit, or maybe just over a second. Let's try this one the same. This one the same, and this one the same. Maybe that one's not even as important. So the whole thing now, these are just over a second, and the whole thing, it finishes at just under 5 seconds. Let's do a preview. Yeah, maybe the third one could be a bit quicker. And I'm sure that'll be okay. So we've done the text, and the next thing is to add the background. We've got 2 choices. We can either add the video here and we'll see it, but the problem I find with that is that it covers up this background, so it makes it more difficult to do the layout. So what I normally do, I close the canvas, which is over on the right here. It's the right bottom just under my head where I'm recording the video. So I'll close that canvas and I'll come over here to scene, and I'm going to add the background video here. With Explaindio, if you join this club for $1 for 1 week, you can download some extra videos and you get a total of about 200. So I'm going to use one of those for this video. I'm going to browse, and I think it's under my documents, Explaindio videos. So these are the videos that you get. A lot of them are backgrounds like this, and some have different things happening. I'm going to use this C one here and just open that. While that's processing, I'll just show you another place you can get videos from. It's Pixabay. If you search Pixabay videos, I'll also leave a link under the video here, this tutorial. And if you look at Pixabay videos, in this case I've done a search for backgrounds, and there's actually 860 backgrounds. So there's plenty to find. These are all free to use and for your social media and websites and stuff. So if you don't find them in the Explaindio videos, then you can get further backgrounds here. Let's go back to Explaindio. And took a couple of seconds to bring it in, but I just wanted to show you that Pixabay. Let's have a preview then. I think it looks good. Actually, this came in a bit quick, I think. I might just make that one a bit longer. Up here, you can, this part here, this section, if you click this, you can see a bit more. You can just expand it. So I'm going to look at that last one. I just wanted to make that come in a bit slower. That's fine. I want to make the whole thing a bit longer. This background was, I don't know if we can see, I just happen to know it's about 10 seconds long, that background. I think it might well have shown it, I'm not sure. But anyway, I know it's about 10 seconds long, and 10 seconds is a good time to show these, to have it carrying on. If you don't extend this last one, then it will just stop, and on places like Facebook and Twitter, it tends to go back to the first screen or back to a thumbnail, which you don't want. You want it to just stay there a bit with the background still moving, and we'll put some music. We want that to carry on playing. So what I'm going to do, I'm clicking on this last one. Let's just make this a bit smaller. And under here, under effects, you can just pause. Here it says pause after action. So in this case, I want it to add on another 5 seconds. So it's going to keep playing the music and the video for 5 seconds. Let's add some music then. We click on audio and click music. And we can choose one of theirs, but I'm not keen on theirs. I prefer to download online. So I'm going to go to this website. It's freepd.com, and you can download some music that's public domain. I quite often use this channel acoustic, but in this case I'm going to use it cinematic because I think it would sound good. It's kind of more dramatic music, and this one's pretty good. A surprising encounter. I think that fits it, and I've just downloaded it earlier, so I'll come back to Explaindio and just browse, click on downloads and add it here. Let's have a preview then. I think that looks good. The music did stumble a little bit, and I think that's just because it's trying to put together everything in a preview, and maybe because I'm recording this video at the same time, it's probably my computer a bit slow. I think what we might want to do is just put a background on this text, just to kind of border around it, like a shadow. Let's open Canvas here, and I'm just going to click on the text, and I'm just going to make this small so you can see it. I'm going to add an effect here. I think we'll do this white clone shift. It just puts like a shadow underneath it. Let's do it for the second one. White clone shift, and the third one, white clone shift, and then also for this, white clone shift. Let's have a preview. Yeah, I think it looks better. It's just got this white underneath it, makes it stand out. And I think this is not slightly not in the middle. I'm just going to move that to the right a little bit to balance it. I think the other two are okay. Maybe this one to the right a little bit. That looks good. All right, let's go ahead and create that video then. Click create video, and I'm fine. This is the correct folder for me, and the settings are fine as they are. Let's go ahead and start export. So this is video 03, that's fine, and save. Okay, I'll come back to you in a minute. So that just took about 30 seconds to process, and let's open the video folder and let's play the video. That looks good. The music was fine, and I'm happy with that. I think it's grabs people's attention, and it stays on there long enough for them to read it. So the software I use for this is Explaindio. I've made several different videos about Explaindio, showing different types of promotional video you can make. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, then you can see those. Below here, I've put some links to the resources I've used on this tutorial, and also a link to my blog, where you can see this tutorial in text form with screenshots. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up so that other people will see it also. And thanks for watching this video. So I'll see you in the next video.